Once, in a small mountain village wrapped in silence and green hills, lived a 24-year-old young man named Marco. From the outside, Marco looked like any other young man, but inside, his mind was never still. Thoughts chased him day and night, memories of the past that made him sad, fears of the future that stole his sleep. His mind felt like a storm that never rested. He couldn't feel calm, couldn't sleep deeply, and slowly he even forgot how to smile. One day, Marco heard a story that sparked a small light of hope. People spoke of a distant village in the hills where a wise old man lived. Long ago, the man had been a respected psychologist in the city. He had helped many people find peace within themselves. But when age came, he left the noise of city life and chose to live close to nature. Sometimes, travelers visited him for guidance. Marco felt something stir in his heart. Maybe, he thought, this man can help me find the peace I've lost. After many days of a long and exhausting journey, Marco finally reached the hill village. There, he saw a small house covered in greenery. On the porch sat the old man, eyes closed, breathing softly, as calm as the mountains around him. Marco approached respectfully and spoke in a gentle voice. "Grandfather, my mind is restless. I cannot stop thinking. I want peace in my heart. Can you help me?" The old man slowly opened his eyes and smiled, a calm, knowing smile. "So you are looking for peace," I said. "Come with me. I will give you a small task." He led Marco to his yard and filled a glass with water right to the very edge. The glass was so full that even a slight movement could spill it. Handing the glass to Marco, the old man said, "Walk from here to the edge of the village and come back. But be careful, you must not spill even a single drop." Marco was surprised, but he accepted the challenge. Holding the glass with steady hands, he began to walk. The road was narrow and busy. Children ran past, shopkeepers shouted, dogs barked in the distance. Yet Marco noticed none of it. His eyes stayed fixed on the water. Step by step, slowly and carefully, he walked, fully focused, fully present. When he returned, he looked up with quiet pride. "Grandfather, I did it. Not one drop spilled." The old man nodded and asked softly, "Tell me, did you see the children playing? Did you hear the dogs barking?" Marco paused, then shook his head. "No, I saw nothing. I heard nothing. I was only focused on the glass." The old man smiled gently. "That," he said, "is the secret you've been searching for. When your mind stays in the present moment, there is no space for fear, no room for confusion. You were not trapped in the past, and you were not afraid of the future. Your mind was quiet because it was here." In that moment, Marco understood. Peace was never something he needed to find outside. It was always inside him, waiting for him to return to the present moment. Marco bowed his head. "Grandfather, now I understand. If I want to calm my mind, I must live in this moment. That is where real peace lives." As the sun set and golden light touched the earth, birds flew back to their nests. Marco began his journey home. But he was no longer the restless young man who had arrived. His steps were lighter, his heart calmer. Because now he knew how to quiet the mind. And when the mind is calm, peace naturally follows.